Jump in the water with them and float. Hold their hand and float with them. That's the best place to start. I don't know how to tell the difference between teen grumpiness, yeah, I'm laughing because I relate, overwhelm and exhaustion, burnout, and respond to each state. It usually feels like a roller coaster with a few sparkles sometimes. I used to feel the same way, and I used to say, they're doing this because they're in a bad mood. I don't really want to support them. It's unacceptable behaviour. But now I don't think like that. Instead, I think whether they're in a bad mood or not, whether they're overwhelmed or exhausted, whether they're burnt out, whether they're just having a moment, doesn't change that they're neurodivergent, doesn't change that they have a disability. What comes up for me around that when I'm thinking about my own experience is the pressure I feel to get it right. And we don't have to get it right all the time. We're allowed to be human beings. If I make a mistake, if I respond in a way that I don't want to my child, I'm going to make amends. I'm going to have a conversation with them. And that actually makes me a safer, more connected parent for my PDA child. Sometimes I feel triggered or activated or annoyed, or I just don't have it in me and I can't be bothered. Oh my God, not this again. I'm going to have a million more moments like that with my children. Not just because I'm PDA. Yes, that makes it harder, but because I'm a person. And this is something we all experience. When that happens, sometimes my child responds very calmly because they know I'm not being myself and I'm not responding from a place that I'd like to. I come back to my child later on and I say, you know what, this is hard sometimes, isn't it? Being a person? Isn't being a person hard? And I'm really sorry I upset you before. I never want to upset you, sweetie. Sometimes I just don't know the difference between you being a pain in the bum, me being a pain in the bum, grumpiness, overwhelm, feeling really burnt out. Just PDA. We're allowed to have a sense of humour. We're allowed to poke fun at ourselves. We're allowed to just be and not be perfect. This is the first time I've ever been Christy Forbes and parenting my children at the ages they're at now. I don't have inside information until I'm there and I'm learning. And I'm very honest with my children about that. Wow, this is new. Okay, can you help me understand this? Sometimes our children won't be communicators. We may not need to have in-depth conversations with them, and we can just say, you know what, I mucked up before. I was really grumpy. I don't like that I did that. I'm sorry. Because it's that honesty and that transparency that actually makes me safe for my child. The fact that I'm willing to admit when I got it wrong.